Hi, my name is David Lautenschlager. I'm a Libertarian candidate for the 56th Assembly District here in Wisconsin. Today I want to talk to you about this new video series I'm doing entitled How Does This Affect You? I've already written a blog about these topics that will be linked in the bottom of the video, so if you want more details, please go there and check that out. Today's topic is a solution to Wisconsin's housing segregation crisis. We have a problem in Wisconsin, whether it's an infant mortality rate, high school achievement gaps, or even where you're living. Wisconsin is one of the most segregated states in our country. Milwaukee is the most segregated city in the entire nation. The reason that is that when we look into these low-income communities in Wisconsin, almost all the properties there are rental properties. And the owners of those properties don't even live in the communities. No matter how we try to get there, in the end, the biggest hurdle to this is access to a mortgage and home ownership. My solution to this problem is a special tax classification for land contracts. A land contract allows you, the tenant, over time to build up the down payment so you can get that mortgage on this property you've been wanting. In most situations, somebody who has rebuilding credit needs a 20% down payment in order to get your traditional mortgage, even from a subprime lender. Now, this might take years in order for you to get there. My proposal is a minimum of 2 years and a maximum of 5 years. Your monthly rate would be 1% of the total value of the property. During the duration of your land contract, your property taxes would be exempt. Any costs for building materials that are going towards this property will also be sales tax exempt. Now, the only way that an investor can qualify for this special tax classification is to have a written contract between himself and the tenant specifying the duration of the contract, the value of the property, and what's expected of the tenant. Imagine you're a single mother, you have 2 kids. You've been paying $700 a month in your 2-bedroom apartment. What are you getting out of that? In the end, a roof over your head, a place to stay, but you're not building any equity in anything. You don't actually have ownership in your house or your community there. I know, I've lived this way most of my life. Thankfully, I've stumbled into something that allows me to take care of this. If you took that same payment that you were paying every month on your 2-bedroom apartment, $700, and you had a land contract instead in a house that you were living in a lot of cases, your rent would actually be cheaper. Over time, you would be able to accumulate the necessary down payment where you could go to your bank and get a mortgage for this house. Because over the last 2 years, 3 years, however long you've lived in this property, you've been paying equity towards something rather than just having a roof over your head. This allows you to take ownership in your community, to own the property you're living in, to create and make this community and your property in the image that you want it in, not somebody who lives outside of your community and what they think it should look like. I want to see every citizen of Wisconsin succeed and achieve this goal of taking ownership and pride in their community. I believe that when you allow the citizens of the community to take ownership in the community, it empowers them to change the community for the better, for the image that they want it to be built in. This could have a positive impact all across our state, not just in my district, not just in Milwaukee, whether it's rural communities, metropolitan areas, white communities, black communities, Hispanic communities. There are people all across this state that want to change, that want to become better, that want to achieve. And giving them ownership in their community breeds pride in their community. It did for me. Again, my name is David Lautenschlager. I'm a 56th Assembly candidate here in the state of Wisconsin for the Libertarian Party. I believe in you, Wisconsin, and I hope you believe in me. If you like what you saw here, please give this video a like and share it everywhere you can. Until next time.